Here are some of the best side hustles teens can pursue on Offerup. So clothing and accessories resale. So teens are often tuned into the current fashion trends and may have an eye for stylish pieces that can be resold. As far as sourcing goes, teens can start by cleaning out their own closets and asking friends and family for unwanted clothing. Thrift stores, consignment shops, and even online discounts can be in sources for good inventory. So what you want to do is you want to focus on popular brands, and popular brands that are in demand mean like Nike, Levi's, and Coach. Take high quality photos as well, meaning showcase the clothing with appealing settings with good lighting. Write detailed descriptions. You want to include the brand, the size, condition, and any unique features as well. Also, price competitively. So this means researching similar items to gauge a fair market value. While OfferUp is ideal for local sales, teens can expand their reach by listing on platforms like Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari. Now you also have refurbishing and reselling furniture. Teens with an interest in DIY projects and basic repair skills can find success in refurbishing and reselling furniture. Focusing on smaller items like chairs, end tables, or decorative pieces can be more manageable for teens with limited space and transportation. As far as sourcing goes, you want to look for free furniture on OfferUp. Many people are actually willing to give away unwanted furniture to avoid disposable fees. Target items with cosmetic damages. Scratches, faded finishes, and outdated hardware can easily be fixed by sanding, painting, or new hardware. Now, you want to choose projects carefully, start with simple refurbishments, and gradually increase complexity as skills improve. A few essential tools like sandpaper, paintbrushes, and a screwdriver can go a long way here. You want to make sure that you take before and after photos to showcase the improvement. And lastly, collectibles and vintage items. These are good for refurbishing and reselling just because teens often have niche interests and hobbies that lend themselves to reselling collectibles. So as far as certain collectibles go, we got Pokemon cards, vintage toys, and antique furniture. For sourcing, you can check local thrift stores, garage sales, and flea markets, as these can be treasure troves for unique and valuable items. You want to make sure that you look for undervalued items, as if you have the knowledge in specific areas like comics, video games, or trading cards, you can spot deals that others might miss. Now, as far as tips for success go, you want to research thoroughly, which means determine the value of items before buying or selling. You want to take detailed photos which highlight any conditions or unique features. And you also want to make sure that you target niche markets. So use keywords and list on platforms frequented by collectors such as eBay or specialized marketplaces. So next, you could actually offer tech-related services. So with this tech-related service, it's going to be good for teens just because usually they have a strong grasp of technology and can offer services like smartphone repair, which means replacing cracked screens or batteries. And that's a common repair that can be learned with online sources. Then you've got computer troubleshooting, which means assisting with software issues, virus removal, or basic hardware cleaning. Now, as far as important considerations go, you want to be safe first. So teens should not only work on devices with parental permission, but avoid handling sensitive data. You want to be responsible for that. You want to set realistic expectations with clients about the services being offered and associated costs. Now, general tips, as always, prioritize safety. You want to meet buyers in well-lit places, public places, well-lit areas, and consider bringing a parent or friend along. Keep parents informed about listings, interactions with buyers, and meeting arrangements. You also want to make sure that you focus on schoolwork. Balancing a side hustle with school commitments is a recipe for success. Lastly, you also want to adhere to the platform's rules and regulations. So you have to make sure that you should be especially cautious when avoiding sharing personal information and report any suspicious activity to OfferUp and their parents.